All right, listen, we all bicker, right? But pulling your child into arguments with your spouse can create a very toxic household. Experts often refer to it as parental triangulation.
We're sharing more about the impact on kids that it has and how to keep it from happening to your family with Dr. Katie Stewart. I am so excited we're having this conversation because we have all done it and we all feel guilty about it, and it is terrible. But tell us more about triangulation if someone doesn't quite understand the concept.
So really, triangulation happens anytime there's a conflict between two people and at least one of those people draws another person in. And this happens all the time in families, and it can happen so easily. And like the flirting, it can be a normal, natural thing.
Yeah.
But we really have to keep an eye on it, because the last thing you want is drawing your child into something that is not their problem.
Well, and I think how easy, too, this can happen, because, you know, if you have an older kid and they approach it with a question, Mommy, I heard you fighting with Daddy today. What happened? And you start to explain it, but maybe you're explaining it from your side of things.
Well, your dad was wrong.
Absolutely.
So even it can happen naturally very easily. So how do we avoid that?
Or even offhanded things, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, did you see what Daddy just did? Because you're frustrated. So we can avoid it by basically doing the right thing, handling conflict directly. And when I was thinking about this, I thought it was really important to make the distinction between implicit and explicit learning.
Okay.
Because explicit learning is like what we go to school for. This is purposefully learning this material, this information. Implicit learning is happening all the time. And I don't want to freak parents out. I think we're all freaked out enough, right? About all the many ways we can mess up our kids. But you know, my son's not even 3. And one day I said something about my belly hurting, and he goes, "Go get a ginger chew, you'll feel better." I have never said that to him
He
explicitly. He just heard it. So they are hearing everything, and they are learning everything. And when it comes to this kind of stuff, we have to model how to appropriately and directly handle conflict. So something like, in the moment, hey, that hurt my feelings, can we talk about it? And model that conversation, you know, in an appropriate adult way. Now, I also think there are things that kids do not need to be involved in.
Period.
At all.
Yeah.
And that changes based on development, because what will happen, and I've seen this, you know, I work a lot with young adults, and so they come in, and I have these people taking care of everybody's emotions except for their own, and they've learned that from their families. So if we model direct communication, they will be able to say in their own later relationships, by learning this implicitly, by watching their parents, hey, I really felt bad when you said that. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, this is good.
Okay, wow. The sponginess of their brains, too, I think is very intimidating. But just as a mom, question from me, as far as arguing in front of your children, it's going to happen. These things are, it's not huge fights, it's bickering. That's exactly what it is. Why is the milk still out? I asked you to put it away. Should we be saving all of this for when they're not around? Or should we be having these conflicts in real time? Because I swear, if I saved it all, it wouldn't be a good bedtime for anyone.
Well, I think it's both, Certain things we deal with in the moment. Certain things we kind of bookmark for later. Because again, kids are picking up all of this stuff, and we don't want this underlying tension, because that's then when kids don't feel safe. And they can't talk about their emotions.
Well, I saw a really good post, and it was more about, like, things are gonna happen. Like, the bickering is gonna happen. We're gonna do things wrong all the time, but it's more about the repair that comes after, and like making sure that we address it with them so they don't feel lost or upset about the feelings that they may be having about whatever they witness.
Absolutely. We can always go back and say, hey, you know what? Mommy really messed up. She should not have yelled in that situation. How are you feeling about that? Is there anything you need to say? Another thing I really love is having regular family meetings.
Ooh, I love a good family meeting.
Okay, but careful. This is not the airing of grievances. This is just coming together maybe once a week to talk about how are things going? What are the things we're doing well? Where are the areas where we need to work? And I think sometimes we might need 2 family meetings with different systems. One is the whole family system, depending on how old our kids are. One is just the parents. Hey, what are you seeing? How can I help you? How can you help me? What can we do better to have
a check-in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hope I have time for one last question, because I wanted to ask you too. We have 3 kids in our house, and while our youngest is still probably too young to get pulled into this, sibling triangulation can also happen, where you have 2 kids that maybe are getting along better, the third one is left out, or get pulled into the argument in a way.
Yeah.
So how do you handle that?
I think that's where parents do have to step in.
Yeah.
Right.
And say, you know, hey, this is appropriate behavior. We need to include our siblings, because you also have to be really careful that we're not setting up these roles within the family,
Right.
that then kids are taking on throughout their lives.
Like someone is the fixer, someone is the mediator.
That's
The
exactly
mom.
right. Someone's the star, always
Yeah.
getting the good attention, and then
Right.
this one feels like they can never live up to it.
Oh gosh, we got to talk about
Everything.
order.
Oh my God, this is
Because I'm telling you, middle child syndrome. I don't know how it happened. I tried to avoid it. Still
I'll have to
happening.
bring my brother in for that
Oh my
one.
gosh. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you
see.
so much.
Perfect.
Thank
I
you.
love it. If you're interested in setting up an appointment with Dr. Katie Stewart, we're going to have a link on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.
And still to come on the show, the magic of fashion, how an upcoming event is using the runway to help families thrive.